Top 20 Customer Service Rep Interview Questions and Answers. Prepare for success with these top 20 customer service interview questions and answers designed to help you showcase your skills, professionalism, and problem-solving abilities with confidence. 1. Can you tell us about your previous customer service experience? I have over 3 years of experience in customer service roles, including working in retail and tech support. At my previous job, I handled customer inquiries, processed orders, resolved complaints, and provided technical assistance through phone, email, and live chat. I consistently met performance targets and received positive feedback for my empathy and problem-solving abilities. I also trained new hires on communication techniques and system usage. My experience has taught me to remain calm under pressure, actively listen, and deliver efficient service that builds customer loyalty and satisfaction. 2. What do you think are the most important qualities of a great customer service representative? A great customer service representative must possess strong communication skills, patience, empathy, and problem-solving ability. They should actively listen to understand customer needs, respond clearly and kindly, and remain calm under pressure. Adaptability is also essential to handle diverse situations and customer personalities. Additionally, being detail-oriented helps prevent errors, and a positive attitude promotes a pleasant interaction. Ultimately, a great representative takes ownership of customer issues, follows up, and strives to exceed expectations, ensuring a memorable service experience that reflects positively on the company. 3. How do you handle a high volume of customer inquiries while maintaining quality service? To manage high volumes, I stay organized, prioritize urgent requests, and make efficient use of tools like ticketing systems and responses for common issues. I focus on resolving issues effectively during the first interaction, which reduces follow-up contacts. I also remain calm and manage my time by setting goals for response times without rushing. Regular breaks help me stay refreshed and focused. While speed is important, I never compromise quality. I personalize responses, show empathy, and confirm satisfaction before closing an interaction. 4. What customer service tools or software are you familiar with, e.g., CRM systems, live chat, ticketing systems? I have hands-on experience with several customer service tools, including Zendesk for ticket management, Salesforce for CRM, and Intercom and Live Chat for real-time messaging. I've also used Freshdesk and HubSpot for case tracking and customer engagement. These tools help me manage workflows efficiently, store customer data, track interactions, and maintain follow-up schedules. I am comfortable learning new platforms quickly and adapting to different system environments. I also understand how to use knowledge bases and macros to streamline communication while ensuring each customer feels heard and supported. 5. How do you ensure you stay patient and professional when dealing with frustrated customers? I remind myself that the customer's frustration is about the situation, not me personally. I listen carefully, avoid interrupting, and acknowledge their feelings to show empathy. I stay calm, speak clearly, and maintain a composed tone to help de-escalate the situation. I focus on finding a solution rather than reacting emotionally. Deep breathing and short mental breaks between calls also help me manage stress and remain patient. My goal is always to leave the customer feeling heard, respected, and helped, even if the resolution isn't exactly what they hoped for. 6. Describe a time when you went above and beyond to help a customer. What was the outcome? A customer once contacted us after receiving a damaged birthday gift item for their child. Instead of just replacing the product, I expedited a new shipment, arranged a handwritten birthday card, and included a small complimentary item. I personally followed up to ensure timely delivery. The customer was deeply touched and praised our service on social media, tagging the company in a positive post that increased brand visibility. Going the extra mile not only resolved the issue but turned a disappointed customer into a loyal brand advocate. 7. Tell me about a time you dealt with an angry or difficult customer. How did you resolve the situation? I once handled a customer who was upset about a delayed shipment during the holiday season. They were angry and demanded a refund. I calmly apologized, explained the cause of the delay, and offered to personally track the package and provide regular updates. I also issued a partial refund and a discount code for future use. My consistent, empathetic communication helped rebuild trust, and the customer later thanked me for my professionalism. They eventually placed another order and left a positive review, showing how thoughtful service can turn conflict into satisfaction. 8. How would you handle a situation where you don't know the answer to a customer's question? If I don't know the answer, I stay honest while maintaining confidence. I let the customer know I'll find the correct information and follow up promptly. I consult internal resources, ask a colleague, or escalate the issue to the appropriate department when needed. I aim to resolve the concern accurately rather than guessing and risking misinformation. I also keep the customer informed of progress and expected timelines. By being transparent and proactive, I build trust while ensuring the customer's needs are fully addressed. 9. A customer is demanding a refund, but company policy doesn't allow it. How would you handle this? I would first listen carefully to the customer's concerns and show empathy for their frustration. I'd clearly explain the company's refund policy and the reasons behind it. Then, I would explore alternative solutions, such as store credit, exchanges, or discount offers, depending on company guidelines. If needed, I'd escalate the issue to a supervisor for review. My goal is to enforce policy without making the customer feel dismissed. By offering fair alternatives and staying calm and respectful, I aim to preserve customer satisfaction and loyalty even within policy limits. 10. How do you prioritize tasks when dealing with multiple customer requests at once? I prioritize tasks based on urgency, impact, and service-level agreements. For example, technical issues or angry customers receive immediate attention, while general inquiries can be queued appropriately. I use ticketing systems to flag high-priority cases and set reminders for follow-ups. Time blocking helps me avoid multitasking overload, allowing me to focus fully on one request at a time. I also communicate realistic timelines with customers to manage expectations. This organized approach ensures that I deliver timely and consistent service across all channels without compromising quality. 11. How do you tailor your communication style to different types of customers? I adjust my tone, language, and delivery based on the customer's personality, mood, and familiarity with the product or service. For technical users, I use more detailed, jargon-friendly responses. For non-technical users, I simplify language and provide step-by-step instructions. With frustrated customers, I emphasize empathy and reassurance. For upbeat customers, I maintain a friendly and casual tone. I pay attention to verbal cues or writing style to mirror their communication. Personalization builds rapport and ensures the customer feels understood and valued, regardless of their background or concern. 12. Can you give an example of how you've turned a negative customer experience into a positive one? A customer once received a product that was significantly different from what was advertised. They were angry and left a public complaint. I responded promptly, apologized sincerely, and offered a full refund with a complimentary replacement. I also updated the product listing to correct the misleading information. The customer appreciated the quick resolution and transparency. They removed their complaint and wrote a positive follow-up review. This experience taught me the power of ownership, active listening, and follow-through in changing a dissatisfied customer's perception into a loyal, appreciative one. 13. How do you handle a situation where a customer is unhappy with a product or service? I start by listening carefully to understand the issue and empathize with the customer's disappointment. I ask clarifying questions if needed and take full responsibility for resolving the matter. Depending on company policy, I offer refunds, exchanges, or alternative solutions to meet their expectations. I also ensure the customer understands the next steps and that their concerns are escalated if necessary. I follow up to confirm satisfaction. My approach centers on transparency, responsiveness, and a sincere desire to make things right, which often helps retain even initially unhappy customers. 14. What steps do you take to ensure you fully understand a customer's issue before responding? I carefully read or listen to the full concern without interrupting. I take notes if necessary and repeat key points to confirm understanding. I ask clarifying questions when details are vague or missing, and I summarize the issue in my own words to ensure we're aligned. I also review past interactions or account history to gather context. This approach avoids assumptions and ensures I address the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. Fully understanding the issue allows for faster, more accurate, and more satisfying resolutions. 15. How would you explain a complex policy or procedure in simple terms to a customer? I break the policy down into clear, step-by-step language, avoiding jargon. I use relatable examples or analogies to make the concept easier to understand. I check in during the explanation to confirm they are following, and I invite questions if anything is unclear. I also provide written instructions or links when possible, so the customer can refer back to them later. My focus is on clarity, patience, and tone to ensure the customer feels empowered rather than overwhelmed, which helps them trust both me and the company. 16. How do you handle feedback or criticism from a supervisor regarding your customer interactions? I welcome constructive feedback as an opportunity for growth. I listen carefully without becoming defensive and ask for specific examples to better understand what I can improve. I reflect on the feedback and implement changes immediately, whether that involves adjusting tone, response time, or accuracy. I may also request follow-up coaching or observe peers for best practices. Demonstrating accountability and a willingness to learn not only improves my performance but also shows my dedication to providing excellent service and contributing positively to the team. 17. What strategies do you use to stay motivated during repetitive tasks? I stay motivated by focusing on the purpose behind the task, helping people and creating positive experiences. I set small goals to keep things engaging and challenge myself to improve efficiency or communication. Listening to upbeat music, if allowed, rotating tasks when possible, and celebrating wins, like positive feedback or resolve cases, help maintain energy. I also remind myself of the value of consistency in customer service. Repetitive tasks become more meaningful when I link them to the larger goal of customer satisfaction and professional growth. 18. How would you contribute to a positive team environment in a customer service department? I believe in collaboration, respect, and open communication. I support my teammates by sharing knowledge, offering help during peak hours, and celebrating their successes. I contribute to team morale by maintaining a positive attitude and participating in group meetings and brainstorming sessions. I also provide constructive feedback when needed and remain open to receiving it. By being reliable, approachable, and solution-focused, I aim to create a work environment where everyone feels valued and motivated. A strong team dynamic ultimately leads to better customer experiences. 19. Why do you want to work in customer service for our company specifically? Your company's strong reputation for customer satisfaction and employee development greatly appeals to me. I'm impressed by your commitment to innovation and creating a positive experience for every customer. I align with your values of integrity, empathy, and continuous improvement. I see this role as a place where I can apply my skills, grow professionally, and contribute meaningfully to the team. The culture here seems both collaborative and customer-centric, which is exactly the kind of environment I thrive in and want to be part of long-term. 20. Where do you see yourself growing in a customer service career? In the short term, I aim to deepen my expertise in customer service, build stronger problem-solving skills, and become a trusted team contributor. In the long term, I hope to move into leadership or training roles where I can mentor others and contribute to improving service strategies. I'm also interested in exploring customer experience, CX, design, or support operations. I want to grow with a company that values internal development and offers opportunities to advance, take on new responsibilities, and continue making a positive impact. Thank you for exploring the top 20 customer service rep interview questions and answers. Mastering these responses will boost your confidence and demonstrate your readiness to handle customer interactions professionally, empathetically, and effectively. Stay prepared, stay positive, and make a lasting impression in your next customer service interview.